But within my first week, two more people resigned. That's when I started feeling uneasy. Welcome back to What's Your Take with Salz, the podcast where we talk about real workplace stories, some inspiring, some shocking, and some that will make you question how things got so bad. Today's story is all about the tough decisions, unexpected surprises, and the harsh realities of job transitions. Before we get into the video, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, let's get into it. Hi, Sals. I've always loved working in customer service, but my last job made me question everything. The work itself was exhausting, but what really made it unbearable was the boss. He had this habit of making unnecessary salary deductions, unfair cuts for the smallest infractions. Being late by just 1 minute could cost me a chunk of my pay. 5 minutes, even worse. At the end of the month, I would sometimes receive just half of my salary. It didn't matter if I had a valid reason for being late. The deductions were relentless. We cried out to the HR, but instead of improving things, it only made matters worse. That was when I knew I had to leave. I started actively searching for a new job, hoping for a better opportunity. Then one day, I got a call from an HR rep at another company. She introduced the company and the role, and immediately I was interested. The position was for the head of customer service, a promotion from my current role. It felt like the career move I had been waiting for. I knew skipping work to attend the interview would cost me yet another deduction from my salary, but I didn't care. I needed a way out. At the interview, everyone was friendly. The HR rep was warm and welcoming, and after our conversation, she introduced me to the team. That was when I overheard someone had just resigned. It was a little strange, but I didn't think too much about it. A few days later, I was invited for a final interview with the CEO, who was eager to fill the role quickly. After our conversation, he offered me the job on the spot. Excited and ready to move on from my previous company, I accepted without hesitation. After reviewing my contract, everything seemed fine, so I signed it and officially joined the company. But within my first week, two more people resigned. That's when I started feeling uneasy. I tried asking my new colleagues what was going on, but no one wanted to say too much. Something was definitely off, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. Then came salary week. I waited for my payment notification, but nothing came. Confused, I went to the HR to ask about it. That was when she dropped the bombshell. Oh, we get paid when the company has funding. Excuse me, what? I couldn't believe my ears. I had left one problematic job only to walk straight into another disaster. At this point, quitting immediately wasn't an option. I had no pending job applications and no backup plan. I was stuck. It was a harsh lesson in job transitions, and it taught me something important. Always do your research. Ask the tough questions before accepting a role, and never be too desperate to escape one bad job without being sure the next one is better. Have you ever left a bad job only to find yourself in an even worse situation? What advice would you give to someone who is considering a job switch? Let's discuss it in the comments below. And remember, if you want to be part of the discussion, if you want to share your own story, kindly send an email to yourtakewithsals@gmail.com. Until next time.